But one example is like if I'm traveling, the first thing I do when I'm in a new environment is I ask people around me what they want to hear, what they're listening to right now, so I can study what that place and what that
pulse of the city, what they got going on.
Yeah, that city or that neighborhood or that club or whoever's around in that environment. You know, a lot of it is doing research.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Cam, top 5 dead or alive.
Top 5.
Top 5 what?
Starting at 1?
You already know.
Starting at 1.
What? DJ?
Yo, stop cutting my man
talking about artists.
off,
He's
man.
talking
He
about
trying to
artists.
give you some game, man.
You just said top 5.
He's talking about artists.
Top 5
For real,
basketball player.
He's
Top
talking
5
about
DJ.
artists, and specifically because I work in mostly hip hop. I would assume hip hop.
He ain't no basketball.
I would say, and there's a lot of factors with artists, but in terms of discography, performance, in terms of sonically, Lil Wayne.
1?
One.
Or is this in any kind of...
This is a personal reflection of my experience on this earth. So this is, I grew up in the mid 2000s. I was born in 95. So, my experience with hip hop and being introduced was Wayne, Jay-Z, Eminem. It's tough. Pac, maybe.
Ooh.
And then Kanye.
Ooh.
Pop expands generations. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Pac is the Bob Marley of hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that song that's going viral on TikTok. What's the one?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
I forget. What is
It's
it?
a dance song. Like they dancing to it.
What, Pac song?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Brand, some old...
It's an old Pac song.
Pac.
Man,
going viral again.
It's like right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
I can't think of that shit.
Pac is the Bob. Pac music would never die, man. Pac is the difference between Pac and a lot of artists is
Artists?
artists.
No.
Artists
is. There you go.
I'm just
The
making
difference
sure.
between the Pac and a lot of different artists is
That's how you use artists.
Now he said it.
Hey, y'all saving the footages,
Plural
right?
form.
y'all make sure the footage is nah, but you feel Pac here, man.
Yeah.
He spoke the truth.
Oh my God. Like my daughter, who is 14, like
She knows Pac.
one day she's in the bathroom while I hears, first off, fuck your bitch in the life.
How old is she?
You're like, if that was not a song, you'd be in
At
big
that
trouble
time,
right
she was
now.
like
But
13.
honestly,
She wasn't even 14 yet.
He jumped in with it.
I mean, in a situation like that, you can't get mad. You just feel like a proud dad. Oh,
Yeah,
how
that's
you
it.
want
How
it?
you want it? Yeah.
This is on TikTok right now.
Oh, and they're doing the dances too. They're doing
Oh,
the dances
they got
for
a
the
whole
video.
dance. They got a whole dance to this shit.
That's
I've
dope.
seen that shit.
DJ.
Hey, how many
Kam
seconds
Bennett.
was that? We ain't got money for Pac, man. We gonna edit that.
we don't have Pac money right now. That's okay.
Like what you just said about your daughter is funny though, because that reminds me, like back in the day, like fuck the police was a
Yeah,
thing. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? When
yeah.
I was coming up, I'm old school. I'm about to be 44 on Monday.
All right.
Old as hell out here.
40's the new 30 though.
In fact,
I'm 45. You know what I'm saying? About to be 40.
I remember.
Aquarius, or you just missed the cusp of Aquarius?
I'm Capricorn.
Oh, okay.
13th Capricorn. Right?
Hi.
Yes, sir. But my parents were cops.
Oh my God.
So like what you said,
Oh, my
what you said about your daughter. Like I remember back in the day, right?
Tell him a story.
I was literally in my room listening to "Fuck the Police."
And your parents was cops.
My parents were
Like
cops.
city police.
My mom came to the door and I was like, bro, I was like 10 years old, something like that.
But you didn't really feel that. Like, you just loved the song.
It
the
wasn't
culture.
even like, I didn't even have.
Fuck the police.
I was 10 years old. I didn't have a problem with the police.
It
It was
sounded
just
good.
That song is
Just-
banging.
Nah, like-
Man, have you heard the production of Fuck That Shit bangs, bro?
And I was,
Dr.
but
Dre
the funny
production?
part, like I was in there playing that shit like I wasn't living with two cops. You know what I'm saying? my mom came to my room, was like, because my stepdad's a cop too.
I think it's fair to
They're
say,
retired
bro,
now, but
correct me if I'm wrong, that you love your parents.
100%.
You don't give a. They could have been plumbers.
Yeah,
It
that
wouldn't
song
matter.
ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
No, it had nothing.
Your
No.
parents is your
I wasn't in the room like, fuck you, mom and dad. Like, no, I wasn't doing none of
Put me
that.
on punishment.
Nah,
You guys.
I wasn't.
The both
It
of
really
you.
wasn't. It really wasn't none of that.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
beat is a beat. Yeah.
Right. Like I always just looked at it as like that was my like every parent's got to have a job.
Yeah.
Right.
That was just my parents' job. That's just what they did. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't mean to cut y'all off, but How did your friends growing up when they found out like your parents your parents are cops, right? They did like the attitude changes and they'd be like,
oh yeah,
oh, we can't do nothing around Eddie.
Well, because you got to consider the type of people I was friends with too.
Hoodlums.
Or like the type of people,
knuckleheads.
This dude,
like real talk. This dude, he's one of the stories.
Yeah, I remember
he's one of the stories.
I remember his mom pulled up on 14th in Portland one time.
Bro, my mom used to hate on me downtown.
I'm not used to Minneapolis cops.
Yeah.
Yo, his peoples used to pull up on the horse.
On the horses, my mom was on patrol. I swear to God.
I was like, yo, that's Eddie, mom, man.
Bro, look, I got more stories than I can count about how many times I was leaving the club on some real shit, like trying to holler at a little bad thing, you know what I'm saying? And here comes my motherfucking mom, bro.
On the horse.
Bar calls, it's 2:10, we out there loitering, you know what I'm saying? Here comes my mom on the horse, like, get out of here, it's time to go home. I'm like, damn, Mom.
What was the spots back then, though?
You know,
nasty ass horses taking shits all in the
sidewalk.
Nah. We talking like
Tropics.
Do they still do that?
Tropics was a thing. South Beach that turned into
South Beach turned into
what is it?
10 different clubs.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. But then
South Beach turned into Privé.
Then Block E was a thing.
Block E was busting.
What was that spot up in Block E? The club.
Gameworks.
No, Escape.
Escape. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, Blade. The first time I went to Eddie crib, right? Mm-hmm. Because, you know, there was stuff going on. I think there's some sort of like 7-year, what's it called? That you could talk about shit after 7 years or something.
You talking about
Statute of Limitations.
Statute of Limitations.
Yeah.
We won't get into the details, you know what I'm saying? But we used to do, anyways, I went to his crib for the first time one time because he was one of my best friends, you know what I'm saying? And
now we hustle. You can say what you want to say.
We used to hustle back in the day.
We were hustling back in the day.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you hustling.
Yeah, we used to
bring Fick them things.
I mean, low key, that's the best cover, right?
See, and they don't even know what them things is.
No comment.
It was cotton candy, and
I don't know what the politically correct response is.
For what?
But what's ironic
on the couch right now? I'm not mad. It all worked out. That's all I can say.
But what's ironic about what he's talking about?
They're
is
good.
he came
They're
to
delicious.
My crib.
They're amazing.
Ooh. Wait, can we give a shout out to the cookies one time? Real quick?
Portland
Cookies. Bree, right?
Shout out to Bree.
Bree.
Shout out to
Bree on the cookies.
Bree, the cookies are delicious.
Shout out to Bree, the cookie lady.
So, you got a rap name? I feel like everybody got
I know. I need to get a name.
Are you a rapper?
No, that'd be cool though. I could try. No, I'm kidding. No. And today's the day. No, I'm kidding. No.
So I know you have like a little, exotic dancing in your background.
A little in my background, yeah.
What's the most interesting thing that ever happened to you in a club?
That's a good question. That's a hard turn. I feel bad. I feel like we cut you guys off.
That's like asking me what's the
is that
best
okay?
song?
No, what we're gonna do?
We can go back.
Circle back to that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Take
All
the
right.
floor, please.
So when they were hustling, I just started hustling. I'm kidding. No.
She was the plug.
Yeah. I had shit going on in the streets, and I saw a horse. I got scared. I had to get the fuck out of there. You understand? I'm kidding. No. No, I'm not scared of equestrian. No, I'm kidding. No.
I am. I ain't riding that motherfucker.
You see that you get like PTSD. You're like, oh fuck no.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, any weird stories? I feel like it depends. I feel like we have to like narrow it down.
All right, like a weird trick. Like a real weird kink they had.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I started in 2021. So I feel like I'm pretty new to it.
2021, that was like 2 years ago.
I know, but I did it off and on. I literally haven't started doing it as like, it was kind of more like a hobby thing because I felt like that's how I was better at it. Because it was my main job, you can feel when it's your main job. When you go in there and you're like, I fucking need this tonight.
When you depend on it, right.
Not a good energy. You know what I mean? I feel like guys there's always like one type of dancer that they gravitate towards in the room. Mm-hmm. And it depends on like, where you go, because bigger clubs, I feel like there can be like a few of those girls that kind of like have their eyes on them, depending on what they like and what they're into. But at like smaller clubs, you can very clearly tell like that girl's having a good night, that girl is like good in her world, and then there's other girls that you can tell not feeling their best, and that's totally fine. And I've learned that like if you don't feel good, don't go in, basically. And if you can figure out a way to like manufacture having a good day and like being in a good energy, go in, great, you know what I mean? But I feel like, I don't know, I was talking with a friend recently about like how like dancing is like a masterclass in energy, because I feel like you're able to like pick up on people's stuff right away, but also it reflects you very, very quickly and very easily. Like your inner world is reflected back to you so fucking fast. So like if you don't like yourself, if you're not on good terms with yourself, like that shit shows. But like at the same time, if you can get in a good energy, then it's great. But I feel like as far as like weird stories,
weird requests.
Weird requests.
Whatever Trick said to you, like when, weird request.
Okay, well, there was one gentleman, and I'm sure guys can deal with this, but most times they keep it in their head. But like one dude came by.
I don't mean to cut you up. We don't mean to call y'all Tricks gentlemen, because it is a gentleman club, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I have like in my background, I'm so used to.
I was about to ask, what is this trick y'all speak of?
Yeah, right. Well, I feel so dumb. Like I was in the game and I didn't even know what that meant. I was like Googling. I was like Urban Dictionary, like trick. Like what the? I felt so dumb and so out of the loop, but I just didn't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Trick Daddy would be really cute, like on a sweatshirt. I wanted to get a sweatshirt that said that, but so if somebody wants to make that, that'd be cute as hell.
It's already a Trick Daddy.
Please make that, because I feel like
there's a rapper named Trick Daddy.
Is there?
Oh my God!
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's from Marshall, Minnesota.
Dude, don't play. I feel so bad. No wonder it was in my psyche. I was in my psyche. I felt it.
You never heard that song, girl? You don't know now.
What the hell?
That'll represent it like me.
What the hell? Hell no.
Like me.
DJ Cam,
no wonder.
Can you hook her up right quick?
I know you heard this song though.
Take it to the house.
Take it to the house. No. Take it to the house.
I got to hear more. I'm so sorry. Literally like small town shit.
How old are you for real?
I didn't watch rated R movies until I was like 18.
I bet you know who Tim McGraw is.
Sure. Sure.
I walked into the conversation with her saying she didn't know that Freak a Leak was an old song.
No, I heard that. I was like, this fucking new shit is good. Like, this bangs,
Yo, she's gonna be
LaMelo.
So, like Lil Jon? Lil Jon didn't make it out there?
That's
number one fan right here.
No, that stops. Yeah,
P.D. Pablo.
That's why LaMelo.
They still playing that shit in the strip club.
It's good. I heard it. I was like, oh, man. Okay.
Shout out to P.D. Pablo.
Shout out P.D. Pablo. So what's your style dancing? Are you a seductress? Are you a dominatrix? Or are you just... What's your style? What would you say your style is?
I would say slow and sensual every single time, because I just feel like a lot of guys like don't want to say that they're coming to the club for connection, but a lot of guys are. Like they just are, you know what I mean? They want to find a girl to hang out with, to feel special for the night, and that's totally fine. And I love that type of exchange. So like to me, that's what feels good. That's the kind of like work I like to do, I guess. So I'm not looking like... There's girls that are very good at like the in and out, and like they make someone feel special, but they're very much there for like a purpose, And I'm definitely like, if you want to hang out for like an hour, like that's kind of my vibe. But I'm definitely not like up and moving. And I feel like a lot of the girls that are able to...
That shit sounds expensive.
It can be. I'm kidding. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well,
goddamn.
Here's the deal. Let me just preface. Okay. So I work at a gentleman's club, so I feel like the difference is the vibe is going to be like slower. Like we didn't have a pole at our club for the longest time. So like I feel like now? I fucking hope so. They bought one. We'll see if they can get it up. I don't know.
If y'all haven't had the pole, then them girls even work the pole? Because they ain't used to doing that over there.
Y'all get y'all pole.
That's the thing. It felt weird. Like apparently.
Gotta get your pole together.
I know.
No Diddy.
I get it. I wasn't in charge of that.
No Diddy. Get y'all's pole together, man.
Has anybody ever told you?
Oh, pause, yo.
Has anybody ever said to you like, that classic line like, you don't need to be doing this. I could take you away from
I hear that all the time. I hear.
Girl, you don't need to be doing this.
I hear.
Hotel across the street.
I can take you away from this life. Yeah.
They're pretty much like, get married. Like, what are you doing here? Like, they've said that a couple times, and then every once in a while, there's like moments of reflection. I'm like, fuck, you're right. You know what I mean? Because like, I did it as like a hobby. I did it as a hobby, so I was like, But I feel like if you're enjoying it and you're having a fun time, there's women that do it and like have good relationships and they like what they do. And they still have a healthy relationship, and they still make a lot of money. So I feel like it's not, especially now, like in today's day and age, like it's not this, I don't know, like this secret bad thing you have to feel bad about. It's more of just like, if you're having fun, I'm having fun, that kind of thing. Facts. So, but no, I mean, you hear it all the time, but I don't take it. I'm not like, oh man, this guy's a fool. Like I think that's really nice. I think it's nice. I fall for it every time. I'm like, baby, you're so right. No kidding. No kidding. Damn, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm kidding.
So for the three of y'all, how do you balance then? How do you balance, this is a question for all three of y'all, how do you balance then family, career and
Stay the fuck out the
social
strip
life
club.
and all of that, you know.
Right.
It'll take an hour's time. Yeah, you don't want to do that. No, I'm kidding. No. No.
Not for real though. Stay away from certain environments that you know that's gonna be toxic to you.
You can't tell them just don't stay away. Go to the Seville, man.
Go to the Seville.
Yeah.
If it's the right time for you.
If it's a toxic environment for you, you should stay away from there.
Yeah,
but that goes for anything. Anywhere. What do they say? Everything in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want their clients to be hearing that everything in moderation. They want them to throw all that shit. But,
that whole check.
But everything should be in moderation, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Sometimes I think about young people coming into the entertainment industry because we don't oftentimes really think about what it's like to, when you started.
Yeah.
There's still people starting every day. And so sometimes people ask me for advice or I just notice them going down their own path and I'm just like, you gotta go through the tough times of being out of balance, and feeling like this is the latest day of my life, or feeling like this is the worst day of my life. Yeah. You gotta go through those times when you want to quit. You gotta go through all those parts to develop your character in order to have that tough skin, because anything to do with entertainment, whether it's dancing, whether it's music, whether it's just even being a cinematographer, anybody that's involved in entertaining others is draining. And so to find that balance, everybody's path is different. But what you got to figure out is, what do you want?
But you got to go through that. That's called paying.
That's what I'm saying. Building that character, you can't do it just in one day, 1 week.
Shortcuts.
There's no advice we could give you that would fix it all. Right. You're gonna have to go through those times, and for a lot of people, my biggest advice might be this might not be for you. It might be something you might be passionate about as a side thing, or excuse me. It might be something that you want to just dibble and dabble or dip your toe in. Yeah. But it might not be a career for you, because if you're going to rely on this type of work, and like she said, it's energy work, you're putting it all out there. Yeah. And people are sucking from you like a leech every day. Especially now that the internet is involved, it doesn't turn off when you go home.
No, it doesn't.
So you ever just unplug from all that shit?
I try to.
Like, just turn the phone off.
It's hard, bro, because, my boss got to be able to reach me. My clients got to be able to reach me. Right. Even, like you said, being a parent, your kids and their teachers and everybody got to be able to reach you. So just because that phone is on, it's infinite access to the rest of the world, and they have infinite access to you. So it's tough to unplug, but you got to take those times, though.
I feel like you got to. I mean, I've never been in your situation.
Yeah, you got to take those times to let everything quiet down.
But I mean, I guess I could apply that.
Or the world will force it on you. The world will force it on you. If you don't take that time for yourself, it'll slow you down with or without your decision. Right. It's gonna happen. You're gonna end up in the hospital. You're gonna end up in jail. Yeah. You're gonna end up dealing with some type of death or something where it's gonna make you slow down and take a step back.
Mental health is a important thing
for everybody.
For everyone.
Yes, sir.
You can't. I feel like sometimes we just rip and run so much we don't take time to stop and just see things for what it is. We think the grind. If you don't have the mental fortitude to really sustain, especially wanting to be an entertainer, because this business is not hard, right? Because you as a DJ, tell me, I know it's probably every DJ's biggest pet peeve, You honed in your skill. You've developed your skill, But there's one question I like to ask. It's a sentiment that you're not a real DJ until you break a record. How do you feel about that?
I suppose that could be true. It's possible to be true.
That way. I'm not even in it, and I don't feel that way.
I mean,
that's interesting.
Breaking a record is just introducing a song to somebody who doesn't know it. Whether it's an audience full of people, whether it's one person, whether it's breaking it on your social media, whether it's like, where could we ever quantify whether somebody broke a record or not? Because I could say I heard Funk Flex play this song at a club 20 years ago,